On Professional Drivers, back up on here with another video. Hey, it's time for us to talk about it. Soap, water, and a rag. I repeat, soap, water, and a rag. Let's go, truckers. Time for the video. Let's go. Hey y'all, what's going on? Y'all know it's all about the soap and the rag and the water. I mean, we definitely got to talk about this. So let's get into it. Like I said, I have been to a lot of places. I've been driving for over 22 years, and I have seen a lot of things and been a lot of places. But one thing I still see happening to this day is that body odor coming from my fellow truckers. I'm not gonna say all, but I can tell you what. For the few, please get your hygiene in order, people, because you're going to shippers, you're going to receivers, and these people smell you. Now, they may not say nothing to you directly, but at the end of the day, they definitely going to be talking about you. Now, you might say, well, I don't care what they say about me, but you still representing your company, or you representing yourself. So, I mean, why not take the initiative to keep your hygiene in order? Now, I hear a lot of people say, well, I got some baby wipes and I just wiped myself. Hold on. Baby wipes are for babies. It doesn't say grown man wipes. It says baby wipes. Now, everybody chemistry is different. Now, it may work for your skin, but I know for a fact that it doesn't work for mine because I tried it and it didn't work. Let me repeat, it didn't work. Yes, it wiped down a little bit, but I still felt kind of sticky, and I also had a bad experience. But hold on, let me explain it. Don't y'all laugh because, hey, I know y'all ready to laugh, but hold on, let me explain. Now, when I was using the wipes, what I found in my truck that I had sitting there for a while, I noticed I had, skipped a few days of taking a shower or whatever because I was out there hustling on the grind, as we call it. We out there grinding. We out there trying to make that money. We are constantly moving. But sometimes when we think about, hey, when I get to the truck stop that night, I'm going to go ahead and take a shower or whatever. But things happen. You might get to that truck stop, there's no parking. So now you have to go down to a rest area. A lot of those rest areas don't have showers. So I was in that situation that night. So as I opened the pack up, I noticed that the pack was kind of dry because I left it kind of open a little bit. And a lot of if you leave it open, it's going to dry out. So as I was pulling the wipes out, I was trying to get a few moist ones, to go ahead and start wiping myself down. So as I'm wiping all this in the front, and I'm good to go, if you want to call it like that. So as I get down to the crotch area, that's where I had a problem at. See, those wipes are only so big. Those wipes, let me repeat, those wipes are only so big. They're not as big as a rag. This is why I say the rag is very important for a lot of you who don't understand. That rag, it compensates for a lot. Those tiny wipes are only so big. So when you start wiping all in your crotch and in the back area, and you going all into it, man, I'm going to tell you something. Not only is the wipe wiping, but your hand is wiping as well because the wipes are only so big. So I remember as I did all that area in the lower part, in the lower extremity, and I throw the wipe in the trash can, and somehow my hand came back across my nose, and I was like, damn, what the hell was that? And so I did it again. I'm like, yeesh. You had the wipe smell with a little perfume on it, but you also had, your crotch area and everything else smelled too, and it wasn't pleasant to me. So I said, you know what? I got to come up with something better than this. So what I did was I seen one of my jugs that I had that I picked up from the truck stop, a gallon of water jug, right? And I noticed that it was almost finished. So what I did was I went on ahead and cut it out the way I can use it like a sink or a bowl. That way I can dip my rag into it and, put a little soap on it and wash myself. And I mean wash myself. Family, I'm here to tell y'all, truckers, you feel like you just took a shower at one of the Loves or one of the TAs. I kid you not. The way I did it was I laid out a towel and I got down to my boxers, and man, look at here. I got that water and soap and soaped up and ran that rag all over my body. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. I felt refreshed. I felt cooler, because you feel cool because that water is kind of like a little cool. And I mean, it's a sensational feeling. Let me just say that. It's a very sensational feeling. And unlike these wipes, the way you wiping yourself and you not thoroughly cleaning yourself. I mean, you know, to me, you just wiping over your skin. It's not really addressing, you know what I'm saying, that body odor. Only thing you doing is just covering it up. Now, I can tell you something. When I was finished, you know what I'm saying, washing myself in that half a gallon jug that I cut out, I mean, the water was looking like chocolate milk. That was the difference between the wipes and washing yourself with soap and water. I mean, that water was looking like chocolate milk. And I wasn't even out running or jogging or nothing like that. All I was doing was just driving. But it shows you the oils and the dust and all that stuff that comes up off your body. I mean, it's crazy. But that's one of the best feelings, I think, closer you want to get to a shower in the truck. And let me repeat, it's always good to keep water in your truck. Let me repeat, keep water in your truck. I can't stress that enough. Water, you can do a ton of things with water. I mean, water can save your life if you don't have no food. I mean, and you stuck, you can drink water. I mean, it will sustain you for a little while. You can wash dishes. You can wash clothes. You can wash your behind. You can wash your truck. You do a ton of things with water. But I'm finna show you guys how I made this little deal with the gallon deal. And like I said, hopefully it'll help some of you truckers, as well as some of the people probably staying in their car or on the street or what have you. I mean, it's perfect. I mean, it's inexpensive, and it definitely beats out these baby wipes that's made for a baby and not a grown man or a woman. So y'all stay tuned, and I'm finna show y'all how I did it. And like I said, it's your choice or your decision on how you keep yourself up, but I'm just sharing how I was surviving out there as a trucker. So y'all stay tuned for that. All right, family, I'm back. And I'm back with the jug that I want to show you that I cut in order to make this little portable sink deal what I was telling you about. So here it is right here. This is the gallon jug, right? Check it out. But as you can see, I already cut it. But it's not hard. You see at the handle, I cut it right here, right? Cut it right there. And then once I cut that, I went around. You see I went around the jug? I went all the way around it. And once you go all the way around, this here just pops off just like that. Now, think about it. Look how professional this is. You got a handle, and you also got the bowl part of it. So technically, if you just want to move it around, just grab the handle and move it around. And check out the depth of it. Look how deep that is. This right here can hold a decent amount of water. So really, if you're only using one, you don't want to use too much water, and you don't want to use too much soap. Because if you use too much soap, what's going to happen is you're going to have soapy water. So when you go to try to, to wipe yourself off, it's going to be soapy. So the best thing you can do, you have options. Either you can wash yourself and dump this water out and put in a little clean water, or you got the option of having two of these. You can have one to wash and one to rinse. I mean, the options are limited. This right here don't cost virtually nothing. You can get yourself clean, and you also can do a lot of other things with this, as I had experimented with when I was out there on the road doing my trucking thing. Now, let's say you wake up in the middle of the night and you got to go, but you park way down from a rest area or you're a good distance from the truck stop per se, because some of them places you have to park far down when there's no close parking. You have to park way back. So this comes in handy when you got to do a number one. Let me repeat that. This here comes in handy when you got to do a number one. It's really good because it's wide. If you look at the opening, it's wide. That way, when you go, you're not missing anything. Compared to this right here, a lot of you guys can testify about these bottles right here. Sometimes you use these bottles, and I'm going to tell you something. I had another bad experience with this as well. I called myself trying to use it in one of these one night, and man, let me tell you something. It overflowed, and I'm trying to find another bottle. A lot of y'all can testify to what I'm saying. And man, I'm going to tell you something. By the time I found another bottle, I had almost wet up my whole floor of my truck by the time I got the bottle up to my, you know what I'm trying to say, up to that, to try to go in it. I had already went down there all over the truck. So I had to clean up the truck. And I said, you know what? I said, this right here is better because you can go about 2 or 3 times in this here before it even be almost full. I mean, if you fill this up in the night, man, yeah, man, you drinking too much water or there's something wrong with you. But this right here should hold you down for that night. Also, I want to say to the drivers, look, if you washing yourself and you got dirty water or you got urine, please, man, drop it in the grass. Don't drop it outside on the side of your truck. Now, okay, let's say dirty water. Dirty water doesn't really have a smell, especially if you're using soap, because if you're using a fragrant soap, you know, more likely they're going to smell fragrance. But if you got a driver, 9 times out of 10, if he see you dropping something out of your truck, especially something like this, he automatically going to think that it's urine. And me personally, I try not to give people that kind of, you know what I'm saying, idea that I'm that type of nasty person. I just jump out and take it to the back of my truck and just drop it in the grass. Grass absorbs that odor better than concrete or asphalt. You drop piss on asphalt, as truck drivers can tell you and testify right now, man, that's not a good smell. So if you have to do number one in this right here, keep yourself like a bottle of, I can't call the name of it, for Blue Soul, or a bottle of Lysol, or something like that, and pour it in there a little bit and swish it around and add water to it to cut it. Because if you put this in your truck and you put that strong Fabuloso or whatever that, and you don't cut it, man, they're going to have your truck lit up in there. And I'm going to tell you something, it's a strong smell, so you want to cut it, you know what I'm saying, to kill some of that scent. This right here will be good for the ladies too. But for a lady, I believe that for a lady, you might want to trim this down a little bit, because if you call yourself doing your squat deal, you don't want this thing here sticking up unless you're just looking for a little pleasure. I don't know. I'm just joking, y'all. But anyway, you might want to trim this down a little bit, and that way, you know what I'm saying, you can squat in your truck and take care of your business. This right here is a winner in my book. Again, truckers, make sure if you do number one in this here, take it to the back of the truck and, you know what I'm saying, dump it in the grass. I mean, because truckers don't want to smell that. I mean, trucker to trucker, this is what I do. I love all y'all. Y'all stay safe, make that money. And like I say, try to help your brother or your sister. If you see them trying to get into a spot and they need some help, help them to get in there, man. Because like I say, we all in this game together. And the only way we're going to make it is if we pull together. May God bless all of you. To the next video. If one of y'all have any comments, please subscribe. This right here is a news channel. I'm going to bring you guys updated everything about trucking from my experiences. You're not going to have too many truckers bringing the word like I am, but I love y'all just that much. So y'all subscribe and click on the notifications, that way you get all my notifications. And may God bless all of y'all to the next video. Peace.